For 8.2 part 1, we are going to start learning about terms. And before we do that, we need to know what is an expression. So an expression is the numbers and the operations. 4 plus 7, 19 times 4 divided by 2. It's the numbers and the operations. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. And there is no equal sign. This is not an equation. An expression has no equal sign. If it asks for an expression and you put an equal sign, it is instantly wrong. Expressions do not have equal signs. It's just the problem. This is how you would solve it. It doesn't have an answer with it. It's just the problem. Numbers and operations only. So now terms are part of that expression. So part of the numbers and the operations, but terms are broken up by addition and subtraction. So they're part of the expression that is added or subtracted only. So let's take a look here. So what I'm going to do is we're looking for addition and subtraction signs. So I'm going to circle my add and subtract signs. So here's 1 and here's 2, and then you just break it up. So this one has 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms. So this one has 3 terms. So you find your add and subtract signs, and then everything between them is a term. Here's a multiply sign. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Here's an add sign. So this whole thing, 5 times 3 is a term. We can't break it up. It's only broken up by add and subtract. So 5 times 3, and then we have 2 over here. So even though this has 3 numbers, it only has 2 terms because it's broken up by add and subtract. Then we have over here, here's a multiply. Here's a subtract. So 4 times 2 is a term, and 6 is a term. This also has 2 terms. So if you notice, right, this had 2 add and subtract, but 3 terms. 1, but 2 terms. 1 sign, but 2 terms. Always has 1 more term than there are add and subtract signs. So find your add and subtract and then break it up in between. Don't break up multiply and divide. All right, so go ahead, finish up your notes if there's anything you want to color in, or maybe you could go circle those add and subtract signs there. So get those notes finished up.